As you can see on the screen there, I'm going to have a run at Formula 3 at Suzuka. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I've got a very low. Actually, I just switched to the track now. That's loaded up. I've got a very low safety rating at the moment. I'm on the verge of losing my A license. So fingers crossed that I can stay out of trouble and keep my A license. I'm also having rather large ping issues at the moment as well, so I may have to give up on qualifying and just start from the back and stay out of everyone's way, just to be a good person, really. So let's have a look at the entries. We got 19 people in, and I am 15th out of 19, so it's pretty safe to say that I'll be towards the back of the pack anyway. If you don't know already, if you set a qualifying time in quali, when that rolls around in 2 seconds, then you get placed on the grid as per your qualifying time. But if you don't set a qualifying time, it goes by your I rating. So the fastest, the highest rated, no people without a time go towards take their place after everyone else who's set a time. If that makes sense. I probably just confused everyone. But yeah, so if I don't set a time, I will start maximum with 4 people behind me, and if that's the case, then I'll just start from the pit lane. But usually I've found so far about 3/4 of people set a qualifying time. So yeah, I shouldn't be in many people's way, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Really, the aim in this race is to just keep out of trouble and keep my license. That's the number one priority so far. I was just thinking I could scan around for people, but we can't actually watch people qualify. So this is going to be a little bit of a dismal 8 minutes, sorry. But it will give me a bit of time to just check everything in the background, make sure everything's working. So yeah, bear with me for a second, and yeah, we'll be back real soon. I'm back quickly. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a quick update as to the time. So we're halfway through qualifying now. So 4 minutes has elapsed, 4 to go. We've just started to get some times on the board, and so far our fastest is 150. Was 155. It's just been eclipsed by 153. And I'm pretty sure that I was lapping around the 157s, which currently is around 5th, but we've got 6 people set a time so far out of 19. And yeah, if we get about 75% like I anticipate, I probably would have found myself, around the 10th-ish mark. But yeah, so about halfway, hopefully. I should be expecting to be, provided I can stay out of trouble. And yeah, we've got another couple of people in the 153s now, and we've got 3 minutes to go on quali. So I'm just taking care of a few things, making a few checks in the background. Everything seems to be okay. What's the time now? We've got just under 2 minutes to go, and I won't be able to set a time anyway, so I may as well head on out to the track. I'll just switch it back to here. Yeah, so I won't be able to complete a lap, obviously, but it'll give me something to do and you something to watch in the meantime, instead of just staring at a static screen, which is no one's favourite thing to do. Also give you just a little bit of track experience on cold tyres too, which I'm not all that good at. But yeah, we'll see how qualifying shakes out. I may not need to be good on cold tyres, sorry. I won't be good at qualifying anyway. Hopefully the rest of the field kind of take care of themselves, if you know what I mean, and let me get a few free spots, which I won't say no to. But yeah, like I said earlier, just aim at the game now. Just to avoid me losing my A license. How much time we got left now? We've got 21 seconds. So I might just run off track, of course. I might just go on mute for a second, give you guys a break. And yeah, I'll be with you in about 20 seconds when qualifying is done.
It's over.
Okay, that was all done. I am 17th on the grid. 2 people slower than me didn't put in the time. So that's fine. If I'm blinking, I'll just pull over to the side. I seem to be jumping a little bit, but yeah, we'll see how we go. If I have someone complain about it, I'll just pull over. Of course, now that I'm talking about it, it's starting to peak. Latency is starting to peak, which is a pain. Actually, I'll just join the grid and then hop out again, and I'll start from the pit lane. Yeah, not ideal, but as much as I don't, as much as I want to have a decent race, I also don't want to ruin anyone else's, which will in turn ruin my kind of safety rating. So a little bit selfish, a little bit not. So I'll just go back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. There's a few missing. It's a standing start, so if I just miss start, cool, I can just hop in now. Oh, there's quite a few starting from the grid as well.
Green, green, green.
Right, there they go. I should be able to see them off to the left hand side. Yep, there they go. Just to the end of pit lane. And are we going? Yep, might need first gear, that'll help. Alright, off we go. So yeah, a few people had my same idea. Avoid the carnage. So yeah, let's see how we go. Currently 19th, so I can't get any worse. There. Just put these on. So we get some kind of delta indication. So ideally I'd want to be doing probably 57s. I'm not quite sure what my fastest lap is around here, but that doesn't really matter at the moment, I guess. Just need to keep it clean. So just keep a bit of an eye on, I was going to say, on yellow flags, which I was about to say, but hadn't seen any on the first lap. But we've got 2 people in the pits at least, so they must have been caught up. As far as I know, you've got a... oh no, you don't have a fast repair, so they may be out. But that's good for me anyway, because that's 2 spots up.
The lead is pitting now.
Someone else is in the pits. They wouldn't have been able to do a full lap, surely. Off the track. Nope, saved it. Yes. We'll keep as many of those incident points up my sleeve as I possibly can. Notice that this lap this series has a incident limit of 25. If you're new to iRacing and wonder what it is that I'm talking about, when incident points are a iRacing system, I guess, for determining safety rating of all their drivers. So during a race, official races, that is, you have a limit, usually 17. And then if you exceed that 17, you get disqualified from the race. Yeah, so you can accumulate these incident points by... Got another spin up. By running wide. That's a 1x as they call it. If you lose control, like spin the car, that's a 2x. And if you make contact with another driver, another car, then that's a 4x. So they're the it's the quickest way you can get yourself disqualified in a hurry. It's just run into a bunch of people. But there is some sort of time limit as well. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but yeah, if you run wide, there's a certain time limit that if you run wide again at the next corner because your tyres are slippery or something like that, then you may not necessarily get penalised if it's in a I'm just guessing that it might be a like 10-second window, and yeah, so you're kind of saved an incident point in that respect. But yeah, I think apart from the fact that when you hit someone, both cars get the 4x, as far as I know. So it can be a little bit unfair in some respects. But I don't know if it's really hard for AI to kind of apportion blame on an incident. You really need live marshals and all that sort of stuff, and or a really, really well coded AI marshalling system. But yeah, I think it does a good job for what it's I don't know if it meant for what it's meant to do. Yeah, it is kind of easy to farm safety rating by starting from the pit lane like I am doing now, staying out of trouble, just doing some incident-free laps by yourself essentially, and just gaining safety rating based on that, without actually gaining valuable racecraft. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Apologies for that. Yeah, so the system has pros and cons. So yeah, like I said, it's easy to farm safety rating to try and boost yourself up a license class. And conversely, it's also a good kind of way to keep yourself in a license. If you've had a bit of a bad run, which I always seem to have at the start of the season. I don't know what it is. Yeah, usually come the start of a season it means a new car is released, most of which I can get excited about. Didn't expect to catch up to these guys so quickly, to be honest. I've been looking at the relatives, but actually catching this guy 2 seconds away. Yeah, sorry, I've completely lost track of what I was gonna say. This guy's breaking way into that corner. he's just gone. Okay. Let me past. So where is the thank you button for that? There we go. He was probably keeping an eye behind him more than I was keeping an eye in front. Oh, we got another one. He wants to play, does he? There's 3 people in front. What the heck? I had no idea that I was catching these guys. Too busy yakking about incidents and safety rating. Maybe I should do that more often. Or maybe I just should have some belief in my ability as a racer. Holy moly. Oh, well, let's see if... And I haven't even looked at my latency to see if that's still peaking, sorry. Spiking, peaking. I managed to get both words and none of the words. Apologies again, sorry about that.
Go right.
But, nope. Which way are you going, mate? Actually, I'll just tuck up behind him. Oh, he's going to get defensive. What? Come on. Oh, actually, he was just... Oh man, they're tripping like flies now. Don't get overconfident. Don't get overconfident. That's when you lose it. Just had a quick look in my brief half a millisecond break between the corners there, and latency seems to have stabilized, which is great. So it means I can actually race these guys as opposed to just being petrified that I'll jump in front of them and be bouncing and blinking all over the circuit because of the bad connection. I know. As soon as I finish saying that, it starts to spike again. Perfect. Man, I don't know why I say that. It's commentators cursing myself. I've watched enough sports in my life to know that some things you just never say until the game's over. But anyway, these guys in front, I'll just check on the relatives. Ooh, yeah, overbrake at the end of this lap. But I seem to be gapping the guys behind, which is good. Losing a bit of time there, but that's probably because of the it's probably because I went too deep into the chicane, so that's probably not such a good lap to be analysing. Everyone behind me. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it! Damn it! Just as soon as I started. Yeah, that's no good. She's broken.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need to turn
Yep,
back to
she's
T-mode.
toast.
Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Ah. Damn it. Oh, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. As I was in the middle of saying, I think, yeah, I was putting gaps of 3 seconds on the guys in front. Sorry, the guys behind me. So unless there's some someone who got caught up in some first lap incidents. Not much chance that they will be catching. Unless I go ahead and bin it. That's disappointing. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. The worst part of having to tow back to the pits is just having that time to think about how much you just threw away. That would easily have been my best result in an F3 so far. But anyway, that's racing, isn't it? Yeah, now we've got just over a minute's awkward wait until we see how much damage I've actually done to the car. There's no fast repairs. I wonder. I'll have 3 and a bit fuel at the end, just for your reference. What I'm looking at is just down here, 3.35 estimated fuel at the end of the race. So I won't need to refuel. Oh, hey, look at that, 156.5. That's why I was catching those guys. We won't need... Oh, tyres should be okay. So I won't need to change them. 15 seconds left in the tow. I've dropped down to 12th. And I'm at least 3 laps behind already. That was quick. Ooh, 8-minute repair. That's harsh. Well, since I'm not going to be doing anything for the rest of the race, there's no reason why we can't watch. So, Paul Wilkinson has just said thank you for something. Let's go find him. Paul Wilkinson, there we go. So he is 16th. Okay. Who we got behind him? 11th. So Paul Wilkinson is currently behind me because I'm 12th. And according to the leaderboard, 1 lap down. Paul's 3 laps down. Who's the other guy? 11th, Bradley Edwards, right behind him. He's just in front of me now, and he's still on the lead lap. So, which means if we go back, pace car, he's 18th, he's 13th, that's me 12th. I took a long time then. See that? So, Andre, I'll just stick with Andre. He's first, second, Stump, Simon, third, fourth. Okay, that's pretty... This looks like it might be an interesting battle. So I might stick with this for a little while. Let's play cameraman for a bit. Actually, I might do that a little bit better. Oh, that was good. That was perfect timing. Oop, wrong way. Let's go back and see it from Simon's point of view. You can see him looming large in the mirrors, eh? Alright, let's go back. Into the Degners. Just got a rubbish exit there. Oh, actually, he pulled over. Just let him go. There's a lot of lift off there. So yeah, that wasn't a bad exit. It was just courteous. Courteous. Of Simon there. Alright, so that was... You got hold of that battle right on time. So we got 5th. He's just coming into the Degners now, it looks like. No, that's after the hairpin. That's coming into Spoon. Where was 6th? Going the wrong way. 14th, and they're coming up to 130R. No, just can't see him in the background. The left is backwards. I don't know why that doesn't make sense to me. It's 15th. 6th, 7th. That was the guy I was behind. Yep, so I was 8th. And our Bird Enigma, which... who let me past, is now in 8th by default, if I just paid attention. Oh, spilt milk. Let's just check on the repairs. I have 3 minutes to go. So we could probably find someone who's just about to cross the line. Let's go on board for a lap with Paul Wilkinson. Actually, this is exactly what you've been seeing me do. Let's watch the TV. Cameras. Let's go, TV2. And maybe not just the first person who's just about to cross the line. Why don't we go find a battle somewhere? Someone must be close to someone. Crossing the line. This car, so he was 12th, 5th, oh yep, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Actually, he's not far behind. So if I just skip forward to live, we can check. So he is 1.7 ahead. .4, he's catching him. Catching him big time. This will be interesting, just at the right time that I will need to cut away for pits. But we can stay with these guys for a little while. Might just speed that up again until we catch up with the live pictures. But he is catching him something fierce. There we go, live again. So it's down to 0.7 now. That was at least half a second since we watched him like down the back straight. So I would have, like, there's no way that someone leading and someone second should be catching each other that fast. I'd have a guess that Andre has got some damage or something. Unless he's just trying to bait him, or I don't know. He could just be like me, like be an extremely nervous racer when someone's behind them. Car number 13 versus car number 6.
Okay, punch it.
Oh, we are done. Sorry to cut away. We are done with our repairs and we can keep going now that we've dropped down to 16th. Yes. And tucking in nicely behind. Who's that? Jeffrey? If I'm reading it right. All the red lines kind of tend to make my vision go a bit wonky. I can't read in a straight line.
2 more, let's go.
2 more laps, alright. Fair enough. That's a little bit of actual racing. This guy is pretty nervous, actually. I have nothing to gain by trying to race him. Thing on me. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this guy's super nervous. Oh, yikes. What are you doing, buddy? Let's get around this yellow guy actually first. Good point. Oh, who's... Oh.
Clear on the left.
I'm glad I only got a 1 then. Definitely do not want to collect anyone. Sorry about that. Just in case. That wasn't good. This guy's braking really early.
You got a slow car on the left.
Oh, Wilkinson's. I should just... I got 6 seconds behind. I've got 2 laps to go. The white flag, so then once I get to the finish line, I'll have the white flag. So they're at the white flag now. Andre is holding on. He's still first. Brian Stump has gone back to 3rd. Oh, what has happened there? I'll have to check that out as soon as I finish. This guy just let me past. Actually, I might do it on the back straight. I can get close enough here. I'll be okay enough under brakes to stay with him but not collect him, because he is really... He's off apex there. Look at that. Which way are you going?
Right side. Going on the left. Clear on the right.
Oh, damn it.
They
No
say you
good.
cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Damn it. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry about that. That had to have a go. Had to have a go. It's easy enough letting that guy past. Ah, what is going on? Broke so early. Honestly, best idea you've made. That is a good result. Hold on to that. I'm coming in for a 17th. When did I lose another place? Starting to get a bit heavy on the brakes. Yep, but last lap, chicken flag. Here we go. Done. And there's our race done. We got 11 out of 15 laps completed.
Okay, we'll get him next time.
Which is good enough for a race participation credit, I think. We're going to do 50%. So when I crashed on lap 7, I think it was, out of 15, it was looking dicey, but thanks to the guys in the pits, got me fixed up in time, just in time to cut away from me. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just in time to cut away from the battle for first. I'm probably thinking that everyone is done by now. So these extra corners that I'm running are probably on midpoint, so I'll just pull over here, get out the car. I will just skip back a few laps. Hang on, there we go. That's where we were, I think. So Brian Stump goes, oh no, wrong way. Goes around the outside. Oh, they clipped. That's what happened. Ah. Not enough to damage the car, which is good. So Timothy Emery inherits second. So just a quick spoiler. Brian Stump eventually finishes in third anyway. So yeah, it looks like he was fine. And then Simon comes home in the fourth. Alright, that's about wraps it up for this stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me while I was sitting in pits doing bugger all and having to play around as cameraman. I will be back on Wednesday, so 2 nights time, to run F3s again. This will be at Donington next time. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you very shortly. Take it easy. Bye.